Alright people, and welcome back to the Dawn of World Sports. I am the Donfather, and as the title has already suggested, it's give you the information of what this video is all about. Basically, can Alexander Ovechkin break Wayne Gretzky's phenomenal long-standing goal-scoring record of 894 NHL career goals? Ovechkin 2 days ago has just hit the milestone mark of 700 goals, which is absolutely phenomenal. He's 34 years old. Somebody wrote a comment, I'm not too sure what the truth in this is on average, but they believe he can play at this level for another 5 years. So if you take that into consideration, 5 more years playing at this level of his ability and his talent, then I'm sure he can get 194 more goals if he's already on 700. So, on that note, it's on. It's on. He's definitely on for breaking Gretzky's great goal-scoring record. Goals aside now, who's better player of the two? You've got the word legend in any sport gets thrown around so flippantly and so lightheartedly as if it doesn't really mean anything. But if you're being serious about the word legend, in an NHL term, in a hockey term, one player comes to mind throughout history, and it's Wayne Gretzky. It really is. Canadian hockey fans idolise this guy, I'd imagine. I think the sport as a whole idolises this guy, and for great reason. He's known as the Great One. You do not get the nickname the Great One unless you can back it up. And his stats do that. Somebody said to me, I did the top 10 moments of Wayne Gretzky today, it was loaded. He says, you won't see great highlight reels as such of Wayne Gretzky. It'll be more goals. It'll be mostly stat based like what I've just covered, which is fair enough. He did play in an era maybe which wasn't as televised as much. Maybe he doesn't have as much skill as modern day players, but very effective on the ice indeed. What he does matters and makes a difference. So, on that note, yes, maybe not as good a highlight reel to react to or even watch on YouTube, but when you start digging through stats, you could be there for a very, very long time of how influential a player Wayne Gretzky was. So Ovechkin is a player I've covered. He's Russian, he's about 6'3", 200 pounds of pure psychotic maniac, but a very, very good puck handler indeed. He's very light with a stick. He's technically fantastic. He's got the reactions of a cat. I've seen one kinda like Sidney Crosby. The reaction and the reflexes to be able, and the imagination and instinctive ability to be able to finish a shot off after it's rebounded off the post of the net there, and reaction just to put it past the goalie. He also keeps the attack alive through brilliant improvisation. We've seen that in his game as well. He can make a goal out of a lost opportunity, which most people it would be a lost opportunity, and has the strength to score. One of the goals he scored, he's not even looking, it looks like it's dead. The stick, the hockey stick, is near enough an extension of his own arm. He's facing away from the goal, over his shoulder, and he's got the strength to flick it between the goalie and into the net. Fantastic, without even looking on his side. Fantastic goal. He's strong, he's got a hit reel. I mean, this guy he has all the attributes I would like in a player to cover 700 career goals. Like, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I think there's some Canadian fans out there sweating that this Russian might just beat the Gretzky goal scoring record. And do you know what? He might. He might. Some people might even consider Ovechkin a better all-round player than Gretzky, which is very fair. Again, it's not something that I can really debate too much about. I really don't know much about hockey as a whole. I know about sport. I'm a sports fanatic. I love sport. And I don't generally let stats blind me. I like to watch the game and see what people are doing and affecting a game. Let's remember this word, affecting it now. Ovechkin, yes, big hitter, could put you through the glass. He's got hardly any teeth in his mouth. There's probably a load of them still stuck in the ice from the frozen lakes back in Russia somewhere, Siberia or something. The whole row of missing teeth. He looks the part, he's big, he's physical. He's also got all these attributes that I've just said. But there's something that he doesn't have. Let's listen to these stats from Gretzky for a second. Points, 2,857, 50 career hat-tricks, 894 goals, which we've already said. But this is the one I want you to remember. This one is proven just how effective he is in a game. It's about how good you are, your decision making in the final third of any place you play, whether it's a rugby pitch, a football pitch, soccer, a footy oval. It's about how you can affect the game and your decision making in the final third, the business end of the field, if you like, business end of the ice. And I don't think anyone will come close to Wayne Gretzky's record anytime soon. 1,963 career assists. An assist, what is an assist? An assist is when you set somebody else up for scoring a goal. So he has had more effect in terms of goals created, goals scored. He's had more an involvement in that than Ovechkin has at, not even close, 570 assists for Ovechkin, 1,963 assists. So even if he breaks the goals, he's less effective in creating goals for his teammates, thus meaning he's less effective at putting the fucking puck in the back of that net. Wayne Gretzky is still the great one for me, the greatest. Until that second stat, that's a stat that means a lot to me, because that means he's not only was he selfish in front of the goal, Gretzky, and able to score goals, he was also not selfish. He does the simple things the best. Do you know what I mean? He is doing the things that matter the best. That's what it's all about, and these are the things that I want to take away. I mean, as I said, not really videos, excuse me 1 second. Not really great videos. It's been suggested that you'll find of him in terms of a highlight reel, like you'll see for the modern player. They're being analysed more, they're being televised more, the individual attributes and components to their game are being analysed, they're being broken down and put into sections and parts more technically than was ever done in Gretzky's era. So it's possibly blinding people into believing that these modern day players are far superior. I would argue differently. I would argue in the sense that, look at those fucking stats. They're mind-blowing. You could argue tooth and nail about what era is better. The sport's evolving, it's quicker, faster, players are stronger, they're better technically, they're better with the stick. I don't know, defenders are better, what have you. But to play at that level, that consistently, and be that effective for that long in your career is mind-blowing, and he thoroughly deserves the great one. So, big Alexander Ovechkin, put your tail back between your legs, and even if you beat 894, beat that assist record, and then we'll fucking talk. And while you're at it, go and get yourself a set of dentures, you big ugly looking mug. See you all soon, yes. I'll get my coat. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. It's just a short video, just talking about, as I say, I don't claim to know that much about this sport, but I look back and remember when I did watch hockey years ago, fondly of Gretzky, really like the guy. He's a great ambassador to the sport. So is Ovechkin, nothing against the guy, just joking about him. He's a phenomenal player, a phenomenal talent, and the goal scoring record that he's on is phenomenal too. Not taking any of that away from him. And I'll leave the debate to you guys, what era was better. I really can't debate it. My knowledge is limited. It wouldn't be right for me to start jumping on the bandwagon and saying this era was better than that, blah blah blah. You know better than me. Yous are the supporters of the sport. Yous are the followers of the sport. And your opinion will probably be more educated than mine. as I said, I don't like to be blinded by stats, but I think those stats speak volumes. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, The Dawn of World Sports, if you want to see more hockey reactions, chat, analysis, reviews of the sport. They're all going to be coming on this channel. Smash the notifications bell on as well so you do not miss them. This crazy Scotsman is going to be doing a lot more hockey, so stay tuned. Do check out our social media platforms as well. Facebook, Instagram, description section below, and other ways in which you can help fund and support the channel, such as Patreon. I'd love it if you could become a patron. It really would help. And also, we're doing a one-off donation. You can donate once for our Get Us to Oz fundraiser, which we're basically doing an AFL vlogging trip, which is Aussie rules vlogging trip down under as a channel, as a family. We're going to record our experiences and put it all out on the YouTube channels. Thanks very much everyone for your support watching the channel. I have been away this last week. I've been struggling, not been quite at myself, not been quite well, so I've got myself out of that slump and we're back trying to get the positivity up where it should be and where I want it to be, and producing good content for you guys. So thanks very much for your support anyway. It really does mean a lot. I'm sorry for the lack of communication through the comments. It's part and parcel of the whole thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, it both goes hand in hand with what I just said. So I promise I'll try and engage with you more in the comments section below and do more live streams engaging with the people who are supporting the channels. Thanks very much everyone. I am the Donfather. Have a nice week and hopefully you have a great weekend. See you all soon. Goodbye.